Well, it is over a week since I last did anything in the garden, and it's been a lovely day today. It's just gone a bit cooler now. It's later afternoon, and it did just try to rain about an hour ago. We could do with the rain, and I'm surprised that I'm saying that in the middle of April, but I'm having to water the garden where the broad beans are and where the carrots are growing, and where I put the strawberry plants because it's so dry. Now, unfortunately, in the greenhouse over the last week, I have had problem with snails. They have been and eaten some of my cosmos. I came here this morning and found one attached to that cosmos there, so I pulled it off and threw it out into the garden. They've been over some of these plants, killed some of them off, but they are just starting to sprout back into life again, some of them. Underneath, the carrots that I planted in the tray are doing well. I'm going to have to do something with them pretty quickly. And then coming down here, there are some runner beans coming through in that tray, 3 at the moment, which are planted on, I haven't got my glasses on, but I think I'll have to get it, to have a look. The 19th of March, and then in this other tray there is signs of salmon coming through as well. Everything else is coming through, doing okay. These are the sweet peas that I planted with my grandson on the 1st of April, and already there's signs of some of them coming through. These are the second lot of peas that I've done, and they're very slow, but there is some sign of life. And these are the first peas that I planted, and that's why I've come out today, because I need to get them planted out. And behind there you will see that the snail has finished off 3. And then the other thing just to show in the greenhouse is that I put in my last blog about the dahlias that I hadn't looked after them, but I decided to plant them on Easter Monday just a week ago, and already the shoots are coming through, so it looks like they're going to be okay. I'll have to have another look in this bag at the rest of them and see what I can save out of there. So that's all I've come out for today, really, is to take these peas and to plant them in the garden. And I probably again won't do much talking when I'm out there, because of folk that might be out and about in their own gardens this afternoon. Well, I've come out into the greenhouse again. It's the 17th of April and it's actually quite a cool day today compared to the weather we've had the last few days. I don't know whether the camera shows it too much, but up there the sky is quite dark. We've had the odd shower or two, but there are a number of jobs that I must get on with doing. I've got these carrots, which were the first ones that I planted on the 28th of February, and I need to be planting them into some pots which will rot in the ground so that I can just grow them on a bit more, then put them in the garden where I want them to be. It's easier if I take the camera off here and just turn it around. You'll see that the second lot of cosmos is coming through and needs transplanting. These are the original ones that I've done. They're doing very well. In fact, down by here, some of them are doing extremely well. I was going to snip them, but I won't do that now because I can see on the top of there, may not pick it up on the camera, but there's already a flower bud forming. Besides that, under here, these are the peas that I planted back in March. They're coming on a little bit better now. And then down below are the kidney beans. They're the Scarlet Emperor. And then on the other container are my other kidney beans, runner beans, whatever you want to call them, which are the ones that I had to seed from my friend Ray. And then here you can see that I've got the Clark here is coming through, and so I'm going to have to transplant some of that. And then everything else under here is coming on really well, and I've really got nowhere to put it in the garden yet at the moment, but I'm going to have to do something within the next week or 10 days without losing any of this stuff. There is another job that I need to do. I noticed that one of the rhubarb has gone to flower, so I need to cut the flower stalk out to help boost the growth on the rest of the other rhubarb, and I'll do that first. Here you can see where the flowers come through on it, so I need to cut that quite deep down the bottom. There is something else that I just want to show in this flower bed here. I just happened to look out of the window the other day and saw what was a little tiny red flower, which I didn't know what it was, so I came out to have a look at it, and although the camera might not pick it up very easily, I put my hand behind it and there it is. It's a very small tulip, so I have taken a photograph of it and I'll add it into the video. I've never seen such a small tulip. Not much bigger than my nail. Now some of this stuff I'm going to have to put outside now and hope that it's hardened off enough with the cold nights that we've been having, just to give me a little bit more room in here. I did also last week. I was down in Dobbers again, and all this was being sold off. So I've got a number of ivy geraniums in there, and then in this one here there's a mixture of osteospermum and calibracio and agrinanthemum. Can hardly say these names, and these really are for going into pots or hanging baskets to have all the same colour. So that's another job I need to get done pretty quickly. because they're outgrowing the pots that they're in. I've had a problem with snails in here, so unfortunately I've had to put some pellets down, and they've been nibbling at the cosmos, they've been nibbling at the peas, and I just don't want them to be taking them. These are the sweet peas that I planted on the 1st of April with my grandson. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 coming in that one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming in that one. And at the moment there's just 3 coming in that one. So there's some more successful sweet peas. I'll just do a few for the video for now, then I'll put the camera off while I do the rest. Plenty of roots on these. There, so that's 4, 8, 16, 24 there out of that tray, and there's still a few more left there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them there for a couple more days, and then beginning of next week I will transplant some of those straight out into the garden, because what I've planted in the garden doesn't seem to be doing too well at the moment, and so we'll see how they compare. These I'll allow to grow a little bit more in the greenhouse. I will water them a little bit later. Now to find somewhere to put these. There you go, there for now. Right, so I was going to transplant these cosmos into these bigger pots, but I've decided against it because I could do with these bigger pots instead to put these ivy geraniums in, and I'll get some more pods or something that I can transplant those cosmos into, maybe tomorrow or sometime next week. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of those, and I've got plenty of pots for them. Birds are very busy out there at the moment. Some blue tits in and out of the box. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but there's a great tit down there now with a load of fluff going into the other box. I can hear them chirping as well. And there's been a few chaffinches coming in and out of the garden as well at the moment. Blue tit on the top of this tree just by here. There's the other one on the fence. There's the great tit just gone in the nesting box. Another great tit over there. There's a starling just come in. Yesterday I saw the pair of coal tits in the garden and a pair of greenfinch in the garden. A pair of sparrows just come in. So that's the 6 ivy geraniums done. One colour is Precision Light Pink and the other one's Precision Amethyst, some pinks and purpley colour. Well, it's just starting to rain now, so that's it for today. And I'll try to get some more of these containers like I've used here, transfer the rest of the cosmos in and have them ready to plant some of these Clark here as well.